Hey guys, Borry Berry here. So I'm in New South Wales now. Um, won't always be doing update videos because it'd probably be boring. Don't get very many views with these, but hey, fair enough. But yeah, I'm in a town called Narrandjeri, Radrick country, in a big rest stop, which is cool, big free kind of rest stop. See it out there? There's another van lifer next to me. Gave him a wave as I went past. You'll find there's, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this, but there's two classes that people aren't aware of. Two main classes that people aren't aware of on the road. There's the people with homes on wheels, big caravans. And then there's people that are just in vans, and they're very different. And it's only really something you realise when you hit the road, you really see it. And you'll find, it's hard to tell, but vans like me will be in our little corner and they're the Bolsheviks, right? Yeah, there's a lot more of them, and they get annoyed. The new term is, I believe, if I'm up to date, whiz bangers, not door slammers anymore. And you'll find, just because I have a sliding door, it's locked. But anyway, I'll open it. Just because I have a sliding door, that I'm in another class. That's how things appear, guys. And yeah, this is very aggravating to certain people. But yeah, it's one of the big defining factors, believe it or not. I'm not saying it's the issue, because the issue is angry people, bitter people. People have a way of, it's human nature to find differences with people, and a bit lost for words, been driving, but you know, us and them, I've seen it in all walks of life, and you get that on the road too, so it's not exempt. Yeah, it seems like a good spot. I'm happy I got a spot. End up driving a little bit more to another spot because I nearly settled in another town, but I drove here and I'm happy I did because it looks like a really good spot. As you can see, I'm not directly under any trees where branches can wait, I'm in New South Wales, I think I say branches. So yeah, so thanks everyone that's following and all that, and thank you for all the support. Melissa, if you see this video, so I met a lady in a op shop, and one of the things, we're having a conversation just about God and stuff, and one of the things she goes, you should do a YouTube. And I go, I already have. So I'm hoping she sees this. I'm going to title this Melissa, but it's obviously for everyone. But I hope she sees it. But yeah, just talking about Jesus. Just, and through my own experience. And yeah, so I guess if I'm talking to you, Melissa, and this goes for a lot of people, I encourage you to, because I mean, I explained to her, but the Bible says if we confess with our mouths and believe in our heart that Jesus is Lord, yes, it is that simple to save us. It goes, and I've said it in other videos, it goes against our nature, because it's like, wait, that's all? Yes, believe in your heart and confess with your mouth. Because it's not based on our goodness or our works. It's just not. And it goes against our nature because, well, from the moment we're born, we're striving. You know, we're striving in this world. Religion, laws, we're striving. We're striving to get a job. We're striving in our job. We're striving physically, you know. And what you're saying, we just have to believe in our heart and confess with our mouth, yep. And we mix up salvation with God changing us and coming into our life as well. And God desires to change us from the inside out. That's where the journey begins. And I'd say that to you, Mel. And like I said, talk to Jesus. Don't base it on feelings. And I won't say it because I don't want to get too talk about personal things that just disclose about people. But it wasn't nothing to be ashamed of, that's for sure. But she did mention a cool testimony of something that happened. And yes, that was God, Melissa. Absolutely. God, Jesus desires to believe in him. We don't have to have fear of death. And like I explained in my scenario, I got to be careful because I shouldn't say I have no fear, because there are things that I go, oh God, I feel scared or vulnerable. But it's not like an evil fear. It's not a spiritual fear in the sense like locked up. Oh, I can't go outside. I'm scared of the dark. Like there's a word for it, and I'm so out of it, been driving. But yeah, it's not an irrational fear that I have anymore. Like I said, I can walk out in the dark, pitch black. Heated situations happen around me, and if you knew my background, you'd be like, oh, that would rattle you. But now it's just like, no, I know who my protector is. God's revealed himself to me in many ways, and God does that. He wants to reveal himself to you, Mel and Melissa. Yeah, so I'm not trying to say I'm completely fearless. No, but locked up in fear, irrational fears of death, fears of, oh, what if this happens and that? Like, I'm so liberated. Especially if people know me from my past. I used to be scared of the dark, all sorts of things. And I've grew up in a very supernatural. I grew up in the supernatural. So I had the enemy attacking me since I was a kid. But yeah, I'm so liberated, yes. And I can't forget that's not the case for a lot of people. And I can forget, and I do sometimes forget that. And not to see my freedom as an excuse to just do what I want, but freedom to love, freedom to know God more, freedom to change, and keep being thirsty, stay frosty, stay I nearly said stay cold, but stay warm, stay hot. Not warm. I don't think warm's good. Stay hot. Stay burning. Keep burning. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty exciting. So I've got to tell you, right? So I don't know if I've said it, but I love Aussie burgers with a lot. Now, when I say Aussie burger, hear me out. I mean, I know this is going to disgust so many of yous. Hear me out. It's in my blood, so to speak. When I say burger with a lot, Aussie burger, it's going to gross you out. I know you can vomit. I mean beetroot, I mean egg, I mean bacon, I mean meat patty, I mean pineapple. Yeah. And barbecue sauce. I think you can put barbecue sauce and normal ketchup or tomato sauce or dead horse, as the Aussies say. Now, in my opinion, and again, this is my opinion, I think Aussie burgers are the best, right? I love them. Just the flavour, how it all goes together. Now, I don't actually eat them that much. You'd think I do, but I really don't, right? So today I'm like, I'm going to get one. I'm going to get an Aussie burger. Yes! Can't believe I don't have them more. And I stopped in this little town. It looked perfect. Prime little town. I can't remember the name of it. And I'm thinking, I'm hanging out, man. I'm going to get an Aussie burger. And I go into this place and it was a real, good vibe. And I said, oh, could I get an Aussie burger with a lot? And I'm like, I mean everything, even pineapple. And she's like, pineapple? And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, oh, maybe they don't do them really good. And, so wait a little bit. Out comes the burger. Oh, perfect. I ate it so quick. I do eat quick. I was the youngest for a long time in a big family. I think that's why. But I ate this burger like really quick. And I think she was a bit surprised. So I brought up the plate. And I'm big on this communication, and encouragement. And I just said, ladies, I need to say something. And they're looking at me. I said, that was right on the money. I said, I'm an Aussie burger connoisseur, and you guys nailed it. I just wanted to tell you that. You could tell it made their day. Isn't it funny how I think spiritually we don't often make the connection of how easy it is to encourage, how easy it is to spread love. And I find when it comes to spreading God's love and message, guys, it's what I carry in my heart, and I'm not always there that I need to. I'm not led to always share the gospel. I do share it a lot, and sometimes I'm surprised. And yeah, definitely need to look for more opportunity, and yeah, I could make better effort and all that. But I just think there's a lot of scenarios I run into, and again, I'm not saying it's all the same, but what I carry spiritually affects people spiritually without certain things said too. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't even know if it makes sense to any of you. But I'm not always. Like I said, maybe I could be more, for sure. I'm not stuck in this thinking that I'm talking about. But hear me out. I'm just talking from experience. But I just like to love people, and I'm not. I'm not always led, and I don't always believe it's a place for me to just start going, oh, you need to know about Jesus and what he's done for me and stuff. And I find more often than not that I'll meet people where they're at, and it's exactly what I needed to do. I don't believe the opportunities are there everywhere. And we're all just pieces of the puzzle, of the, I could plant the seed, but someone could water it, and that's what I was trying to say. And I find there's spiritual things that rub off. That's what I'm trying to say as well. Things that are spiritual in nature. And I think sometimes religion and academia and learning and how we're wired up in our carnal brains is we think it's only a certain way sometimes, where we're just like evil will do in a, not just like, but evil will do things without people agreeing or without people verbally or mentally realizing. I know God's Spirit does too. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. Nailed it on its head. Nailed it on its head. Hit the nail on its head. That's what I was trying to say. So, yeah. See, I got somewhere. I just think some things are done spiritually, even though we didn't say certain things. And yeah, that's definitely my experience. Definitely what I've really come to know. But again, I can make it a doctrine where you don't. I could see how religion and logical thinking could grab that and go, yeah, so you don't have to say anything, you don't have to preach anything. Rubbish. That's not what I'm saying. Don't have a one-track mind with what I'm saying. I'm just saying some things, or most things, I don't think are just like that. You know, there's many directions, and then you can break it up even more and go, God using the individual with their individual gifts. You know, and the Bible even talks about some things are okay for some people and others are not. When it comes to grace, that's how it is. But if you're not under grace, you're under law and religion. Well, what suits one suits everyone. I seriously could talk about this all day. I'm getting carried away. But yeah, back to the Aussie burger thing, right? So then I stopped in the town that I said I'll go a bit further. I went in a supermarket. I'm going to make Aussie burgers in my van. They're not going to have everything. But I think I got the main flavour going. So I got the patties, and got some nice patties. Bread rolls, nice soft bread rolls. Egg, pineapple, barbecue sauce. What I miss? Beetroot. Yeah, I know a lot of you are like beetroot on a burger. I'm telling you, Aussie burger, that's one of the musts on it. I know. And how the flavour all goes together. I wish everyone understood how good it is. And, oh man, but I grew up with it, so it's a taste. Oh man, getting hungry again. I am hungry. I'll probably start cooking soon. I love it. It's not too hot, so I can cook in the van. It's not, melting. Yeah. So I'll post this video. I'm just buying some time right now to drag it out, make it a bit of a longer video. I found you guys, which I like this, but I found that you guys do like the longer videos. Thank you. Again, guys, if you haven't subscribed, and please like and please share if you really like. Even sharing, like, make me famous, make Borry famous, so it doesn't hurt, eh? Spread the message, but didn't find too much treasure today. Kind of up to date with what I've shown you. I mean, I literally just bought a couple of bowls of pressed bamboo bowls or whatever. Still got the price tags with class, 50 cents each, mate. But I like these because I know I sound like an old man, don't I? I like these because they're lightweight, heat doesn't go through them, they're durable, they store easy. They're everything you want in a bowl. Why would you want another bowl? You'd be crazy to use any other type of bowl. But yeah, perfect for my situation. So I got 50 cents each. I got two of them. I could have bought the whole lot. There was a few different types of stuff. But I'm not trying to be greedy but I've got another plastic bowl, but I need a couple more. Sometimes when I cook, I need bowlage, storage, or for ingredients. I swear my eyes are still bloodshot. You know how I said I get it from the shower? Now you just think please don't think I'm a stoner. I'm really not. Now I sound like I'm trying to hide something, don't I? I'm just digging a hole now. Yeah. Well, yeah. yeah, so this cool little town. So, oh, hit my elbow. Oh. Yeah, so I won't do I'm leaving this town tomorrow, but see how I go tomorrow. But I won't always be doing these videos. So you can keep rewatching, get all the viewing up on the videos I've already done. I noticed the viewing has dropped off, but they're all like little spasmodic videos, so people have probably seen them and they're like, you know. I'm going to title this Melissa. So, I don't know, I just got that idea, so, before, so. Thanks, guys. Big Borry out.